Hey, what's up guys? It's Ryan, and today Colton from Coaster Worlde and myself will be talking about our opinions on Timber Terror and Tremors getting more two-way retrack from RMC. Is this a good thing or not? Let's find out on this video here on PNW Coasters. So both Timber Terror and Tremors will be receiving 208 track for the 2022 season. Tremors will be getting it on the small drop and airtime hill following the big helix after the second tunnel and before the small turnaround near Stunt Pilot. Timber Terror will be getting it on the turnaround before the return trip. Alright Colton, what are your opinions on this retrack?
The 208 track is absolutely needed for Timber. Timber's just so rough. It's not. I actually am at the point where it is more enjoyable to watch than ride for me.
Yeah, same. Honestly, feel the same about that. Also, the pacing is pretty bad on it, especially the second half. It loses a lot of its speed going up that turn. And hopefully, smoothing this out will help it go faster and actually get some airtime over those final hills.
It also needs like anti-rollback, which is obviously not a good sign for a coaster. When it needs those anti-rollbacks.
Yeah, hopefully those will be gone this year.
Yeah, absolutely. My next opinion is the part they're retracking on Tremors does not need it. With Tremors getting it, though, it will be incredibly smooth. Tremors is already, this year I was so surprised with how smooth it is, and it ranked #1 in the whole park for me, which was something I did not expect. And it was just such a smooth ride that really was impressive compared to its last few years. And night rides on it were flying. It was just such a better ride.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I definitely think Tremors does need it there.
Really?
Because of that one airtime hill is super rough. Like the back crunch is jackhammer along.
That is very true.
Even though it gives like crazy like Magnum type ejector airtime when it
does.
Jackhammers, but it's so rough though. It could be. That's one thing I'm worried about. Is just like I know it's gonna have airtime, but how strong is it gonna be? If it's gonna be as strong as with the normal wood track, or if it's gonna be a little neutered, like on the laterals on the helix.
For the first day when we go, it probably will definitely be a lot slower.
Yeah,
it's new track.
It's also gonna be early season. It's not gonna be in the summer.
During the night times, it's definitely gonna be nice to have that.
Especially during Scarywood, that thing's gonna haul.
Especially even during the rain will help it go to its max speed. So the third thing, it's nice to see some more RMC hopefully. And it's gonna be very awesome to have it be there and RMC, us getting new coasters from one of our favorite manufacturer, and just have it keep getting those RMCs that we love.
Definitely be an RMC fanboys. Place, that's for sure.
And it saves them a lot of. So it does save them a lot of money, but I actually do wish I think it would be really cool if they worked with GCI and put Titan track on Tremors. Then,
but that's literally the same thing as like the
that's
208.
true.
It's very similar. If it ends up for some reason, this is hypothetical, if it ends up for some reason ruining it, like making it worse, especially that airtime hill and that drop,
yeah.
This is the one main thing I'm worried about is how the forces are going to be. I'm leaning on the side of maybe they should have gotten GCI or Gravity Group to put their wood track on it and keep it a wood coaster instead of turning into a steel.
I definitely do wish they tried, because so my point with Titan track though, so when we were at Silverwood, we all came up with the phrase Franken coaster. It could be the first coaster to have basically every company's wooden/hybrid track on it. And how cool would that be? So it would have the topper, the 208, the a Titan. How cool would that be? You cannot tell me that wouldn't be
That'd
the
be pretty
coolest
cool,
thing.
though.
And that is really it for my opinion.
If they add more 208 than what they're already going to add, especially for Tremors, because it's already going to have now with what they're adding now is going to be like 2/3 of it is going to be steel. at this point, I kind of just want them to turn it into a full-on hybrid coaster.
I could actually see that. Not like, maybe they won't add like new elements, but I mean, if they're already gonna do all this, then why not add new elements?
I just don't want them to touch the drop. That's the and that first airtime hill. That's the only thing I
mean,
want them to stay away from. Those are the only good elements with the wood
Here's
track.
the good thing with that, though. If RMC did that, they could make that steeper of a drop through that tunnel. And imagine that. That would be the craziest first drop on any RMC if they made it steep enough. And imagine like a twisted drop into that tunnel. The first ever would be crazy.
Joker.
Oh, Joker, yeah.
It's gonna be cute.
But no, like a, I'm meaning like a inversion drop, like an inverted drop where you invert into the tunnel. They could do something like that.
Okay, so something just like Storm Chaser, but
Yeah.
just on another level.
Yeah, they could do something like that, and that would blow the coaster community away.
It would.
What else opinions do you have on?
I'm curious to see if they're still gonna turn Timber Terror around backwards.
That is true. That will
Because
be something.
even though they can still use the same trains with the 208, I'm just curious if they're still gonna turn it around backwards. Which
Yeah. Well, anything else?
do you think this 208 track? Do you think it's gonna be good, bad? What do you think?
Oh, I don't think it's gonna be good for Tremors. I mean, but Timber, I don't care what happens with that. If it's slower pacing, then I don't care. At least it's gonna be smoother on that turnaround, because like it used to like throw you into who you're sitting by. Like it would just like go like that, and you'd be like, oh, whoa.
Wait, did you say slower pacing? You saw Tremors last year, right?
Tremors
Tremors was flying, dude.
No, I meant Timber. But Timber was not super. If Timber doesn't have faster pacing, then I'd be okay with that. Because
I would want Timber spacing to improve.
at least I can ride it with an enjoyable experience.
Okay, that's fair.
Even if like the anti-roll, I do think they'll keep the anti-roll back.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tremors, it's going to be interesting seeing that because I don't think it needed it, and I think it will be a top contender, and I think it will stay as the like roller coaster of the park that I personally like the most.
Yeah, I think this 208 track is going to be a good thing. I'm curious on how it's going to ride, how it's going to be force-wise on Tremors, how that airtime's going to be. Timber Terror, if it's going to improve that second half, if there's actually going to be airtime or not. We'll have to find out soon. Got a couple months left. Be able to finally ride it. And yeah.
It's exciting.
I'm ready. You ready for this?
I'm very ready.
Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And comment down below what your guys' thoughts on this 208 Retrack is. If you think it's good, bad. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, I'll see you all next time. Peace.